Alright, hey YouTube, Dumasasi here, back with another video, and today, car culture, the 2025 Circuit Legends, the return of Ferrari to Hot Wheels Premium. Just picked this case up from my local guy, Maze. Link to his shop, if you are curious, down in the description below. Or if you're in Western New York, pop up to Greece and go check his shop out. Thursday through Sunday. Alright, anyway. So yeah, this is... So Steel K, I forget who he gets his stuff from. I think this is... Yeah, so this is one of those double tape cases. Apparently, earlier cases, they forgot to put the... There's like a sticker, like a Ferrari collectible sticker thing they had to put on the Ferraris. They forgot... Apparently, I guess they forgot to. At least earlier in the run. I think later ones aren't double taped like this one. So there's a big hullabaloo about that. I mean, I personally don't give a shit. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get right into it. Open her up. Let's see. All right. Close that knife up. And open this up, and we do not have the chase, and that is perfectly fine. The truth is, with this Ferrari, this car culture chase, I don't know that I would keep it. I would probably end up selling it to buy other stuff for my collection. We'll just go ahead and pull one at a time. We got the Pandem Subaru BRZ. Next up, we got the RTR, I think Von Gittin, right? So the RTR Mustang, the 2024. Believe this is a new casting. Yeah. Yep, 2024 copyright. So that's a new casting. Then the one everyone is flipping out over, the Ferrari 499P. And honestly, which one is probably my personal favorite in the case, the 911 GT3R 992. This one, it is the casting that was the Rexy and Roxy from last year. Same casting, obviously, just, yeah. And then the 917 KH, done up in classic. Alright, so the other one's obviously the same thing over and over, so we will just go ahead and open them up as I had taken them out. So first up, got the Pandem Subaru. At least this time, with this casting, they didn't make the blister so damn tight that it warped the rear wing. I remember the first time they released the casting, I believe it was in Mountain Climbers? Or no. It was in that drift set, right? Crap, I can't remember what the first mix was. I can't remember the debut. The debut was blue. Outside of that, I don't remember what mix it was. Pearl is really nice on this. Anyway, but the blister on though it was so tight it kind of warped the wing. This one is quite loose. Oh, we got chips on the black here. That's a bit of a bummer. So, get it over. The other one is clean. So there we go. All right. So yeah. So here is. Anyway, as I was saying, the blister on I remember the first release of this casting, it was so tight it warped the wing on it. Though on this one, it was obviously quite loose in there. Is this only the second release of this casting? I'm actually not sure. Unless it was used it might have been used in a 2-pack that I didn't bother with because I already had the damn original car. But yeah, this one's honestly, this one's looking a lot I'm liking this one a little more than I thought I would. It's like the pearl white is what's really setting it off. The pearl white, the not overly, not loud deco and all that. Looking real good. Yeah. So that one, that kind of sucked this one. I got the chips on the back. There's actually a couple here too. I was out of the card like that. So, yeah. But honestly, that one's honestly a little better than I thought it was. Alright, next up we got the RTR Mustang, the 2024 Mustang. So, yeah. So there we go. So this is a different casting from the other ones, I believe. Or at least it must be. The rear wheel, I guess the rear wheel is smaller. Curious. Compared to that one, it's about the same. Do I have anything else that has the 5-spoke? That one will. I can more easily compare it that way instead of just the 10 spokes. I think this disc wheel is actually slightly smaller than the 5-spoke. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. When really looking at the deco on here, it's not bad. It could be a little cleaner. It's definitely textured just because of how it's the way it's designed. I don't know if it's supposed to be. My guess is no. You be tired. I don't know why. It's only freaking noon. Anyway. Yeah. Sharp looking car for sure, but that rear wheel, I know like they used this one so they could put that print on the wheel. But it just feels a little off. Doesn't really fill that wheel well that well. Excuse me. Otherwise, it looks really good. All right, next up, since this is the third one we pulled out of the case, we'll look at it next. The Ferrari 499P, the one everyone is going gaga over. So this is that sticker I was talking about. Apparently, yeah, like the earlier run ones, I guess they forgot to put them on. I don't know. So let's see, U158. Huh. Why? Okay. So the U15 means 2025, week 15. I don't know what the A means. That new for 2025? That's gotta be. What's the curious? Where's my case? Where's the Hot Wheels? That one, that's the Hot Wheels. Alright, let's see here. Alright, from the last case, we got U16. I can't really read that. It's stamped. Let's see. How about that one? Can we read that one? Not really. How about the Dodge van? Where is it? Alright, so U02I. What if that means Indonesia? Huh. Okay. It's the last car culture mix up here. The wagons, right? Alright, so the wagons. U09A. Huh. Alright, so U09A and that. What was the before that? The trucks. Alright, the truck's U05A. Huh. Okay. I didn't notice that before. I really don't know what the hell that means. Fast Furious, no A. Boulevard, is going to be you. Not that Boulevard. Alright, so back with T from 2024, week 45. There's not a fourth character there. So I have no clue what the hell that last character means. Apparently looks like all the Thailand ones have an A, or yeah, have an A. The Indonesian ones have an I. The Indonesian one's going off the pop culture stuff. Huh. Alright, whatever. Gotta look into that, I guess. It's just another way to designate between factories or something. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and get this Ferrari opened up. So there is, as Ron stated at the convention, apparently the most expensive retail premium car that they have done. At least since the, probably at least since 2013. I remember the Speed Machines Corvette C6R, the yellow one, was apparently a very expensive. It was apparently the most expensive car that they did for Speed Machines, but that was 15 years ago. So I'm not. I know a lot of people were super excited for the Ferrari to come back, and I'm glad Ferrari's back. But I'm not. I've mentioned before, I am not real big on the modern sports car scene, or at least the hypercars and GT racers and all that. Why? They don't appeal to me. But I will say, they did a pretty damn good job on this one. And the deco, despite being the grainy look, is actually really sharp. Quite sharp on this one. Like the yellow isn't really grainy. The white isn't either. The black there is around the window. It is. Carbon, it probably is, but it's not as prevalent because it's got the carbon look to it. We can make out the logos pretty well. So yeah, honestly, overall, this was a nice, especially in hands, is a much nicer card than I thought it, and I probably was going to give it credit for. But outside of this one, and I know there's the real ones. There's a yellow one that's raced. That my guess is they will end up doing that one in car culture at some point, and I'll probably pick that one up. But beyond that, I kind of just don't care. But it is a super nice car to begin with. All right, next up, Ferrari 911 GT3 R992. It's Gulf colors, but it's not very loud Gulf. Just logo there on the door, on each door, and that's really it, other than the light blue. Such a sharp, Christ, I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. Such a well done casting, I'll just say it that way. And just another really good version of it. I love that they did the roll cage in orange. So it pops quite a bit better than just having it be black with the black interior and all that. Yeah. All right, and then lastly, easily the oldest casting among these, we got the 917. So, and yes, this is based on a real race car livery. And people probably look at it, it's like, why is this casting done though? Why does it sit so high comparatively? Can't really super tell, but yeah. And, well, part of it is, look at that copyright year. So I believe this casting is essentially based on the original 100%, like the Collectibles line 100% line, that original tooling. It had the lift back up, rear, and all of that. And I think this one, the Toyota Baja truck, possibly something else, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. I think all like those couple cars, like I think they were modified. They did modified tooling to use for just regular releases. And that, I believe, is where this one originates from. That's what I wanted to try. So comparing the wheel here. I guess it is about the same. It might be slightly different. It's hard to really tell. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So but that's why, like, this one, it's as high as it does. They've used it. I think the first time it really got used was Heritage Real Riders back in 2015. Done up in blue. I want to say that was the first time that this casting got used. Even though there's probably a version before it, but that I can't think of. And they've done one or two, I think, with plastic base. I think there was one in that basic Walmart exclusive, like Porsche set. I think that had a plastic base. There was probably another one at some point. I don't know. I'm blanking right now. But anyway, I know, like, we complain about the deco that you do on these cars, and this one's actually not too bad either. The white is actually really sharp. So definitely well done. But this is definitely a casting that I would hope they would look at retooling a bit, especially, or just doing a new version. Ooh. Praising the paint. We got a little bit of something in the white there. Where's the other one? That one clean. Oh, it looks clean. So a couple QC problems. Just haven't been, actually, shit. That's not a whole lot better. So the white, despite that little bit in the stripe there, you can clearly see how on this one it overlaps and almost, like, that is not a sharp transition. This one is. Well, even though, well, this one's not that great either. Well, hell. Alright. I guess this one does look a little better, though. So I was praising the white on this, being nice and crisp, but it's just not. I guess I spoke too soon. But alright, everyone. That will do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And we will see you next time. Have a good one.